Greetings from the medicine cabinet. I'm Chill Pill, and this is Not Bad, the show where I take songs I previously disliked and see if I like them now. This week is the last split episode of Not Bad Season 3, which means that the track I'm about to review is the last Instinct pick of this season, and that is Different Story by The Night. I had never really listened to The Night, and I didn't really listen much to Nero either, but they did work with Skrillex, and so it was a big deal that The Night was coming onto Monster Cat, kind of Nero's side project. If I remember the general consensus correctly, people tended to agree with me that this was a pretty mediocre pop track, pretty much exactly what they'd expect from one. I remember the melody after not having listened to it in a long while, which will probably work to the song's benefit, although if it gets old on me again, then maybe it won't. I don't know. We'll see. Since it's a very radio-friendly pop track, and I tend to be pretty okay with those, we'll see if Different Story by The Night is a bit of a different story in my book. Fun beat to start off. An introduction of the main melody. This is a nice kind of wind down track. Ooh, some de-essing needs to be done on the vocals. Yeah, because the S's are very piercing. But the vocals are kind of fun. Yeah. I don't know if this song is trying to be chill, because the vocals aren't really trying to be chill, but the production I think is. So it just kind of makes the song seem underwhelming. I mean, I enjoy listening to this. It's pretty alright. Yeah, the melody doesn't really wear on me. I bet it would actually with multiple listens. That's probably the thing with it. This is definitely a foot tapper. Nice cafe ambiance. Whoa. Some of these notes are off key. I don't know if that's very flattering to the song. We've got so much that we can work out. There's still so much that we can find out. We've got so much that we can work out. There's still okay. So much that we can find out. If they went like an indie dance vibe with this third drop, especially with the bridge vocals, then it might be better. Oh, okay, they're fading out. The fade out isn't exactly effective here. There were a number of moments in the song that left it up to experimentation that The Night didn't exactly take. Especially what I said about how they could have used the bridge vocals better. perhaps to make the third drop less samey. In an effective fade out situation, I feel like I've had my fill of the experience that the song is giving me, and I'm kind of leaving that experience slowly, kind of looking back on, yeah, that was fun, and then walking away. This didn't really leave me with the feeling that would be appropriate for a fade out. The fade out is something that, for example, the Beach Boys tended to do very well. I bet you didn't expect me to throw out the Beach Boys in a Not Bad episode. This just didn't do for me what a fun pop track should, I feel like. And so this was a good first try at the genre, and I think Set Me Free did a better job of not being poppy per se, but doing what this song was trying to do. So as its own, it's a fine song, but I would still stand by this premise that I had that the song was remarkably okay. And for that reason, I think I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10, because it's not that I disliked it. And I think all of the choices here were good choices, but not in lieu of some better choices that could have been made to really make this song pop out, such as switching it up, experimenting a little bit within the song, and not doing the same thing over and over again. So that's Different Story by The Night. All right, let's get into the Uncaged pick for this episode. It's not surprising considering the premise of this show and my opinion towards this duo's music, but this one is Summer by Mode Step. I remember really wanting to like Summer because I listened to it and thought Mode Step has such potential to make music that I enjoy. They just don't, which is fine because they make music that other people enjoy. I'm just disappointed that they don't make music that I enjoy. I want to be with the people that enjoy Mode Step's music. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to find some other things in common with them, unless this song grows on me. So, let's get into Summer by Mode Step. That's a cool way to start. This is a fun start to the song. The mastering is questionable, but it's alright. Ooh. This is a very unique way to go into a build-up. Okay, I can get into this. Huh. This sounds like a more generic Eliminate. They have cool chords that they're utilizing for the melodic part of this song. Yeah, this is a fun track. Oh, that's cool. The distortion on the sub bass is cool here. Cooler than Not IRL was. This is not boring to me. I think in different situations it might be, but this one is good. I'm glad that they went back to the stuttery part. Oh, cool use of that bass. Or the screechy synth, rather. I don't know that I could even call it a bass. Oh, cool to end with the distorted sub bass. I'm really relieved because this was a turnaround for me. I enjoyed Summer, and I'm probably gonna give it a rating in the green area. On the one hand, I feel like the build-up ended too early for me to get excited about the drop, but on the other hand, I feel like the energy level of the drop matched the build-up. So I'm actually okay with the kind of unsatisfying build-up because it set my expectations lower for what the drop would be. And since the drop wasn't extremely unique in sound design or composition, it really worked together. So I was able to understand the generic nature of the sound design and the structure of the drop and enjoy it because I didn't have these giant expectations for it. I think the things that they did on the melodic side of the song were fun, and I think that they served their purpose very well. And the drop wasn't anything to be mind blown about, but I thought it was good. The mixing and mastering was a bit questionable at parts, like the frequencies were fighting between a lot of the different sounds in the melodic parts, so they weren't really coming to the forefront very well. So the creative aspect of the song was good. The fine-tuning aspects could definitely be improved. And that being said, I think I will give it a 6.5 out of 10. Enjoyable song, but there are definitely things that it could improve upon. And this was a real turnaround for me for Mode Step. So now I'm excited to say there is a Mode Step song that I like. I'm looking forward into the adventure that the song is about to bring me. I'm fighting the boss now. Just gonna give you a play-by-play of my adventure while listening to this song. Fun! Now I'm running home in my adventure.